Hello, once again, it is I, Mr. Cinema Junkie, with another extraordinarily exciting, extra good entry into the E's of the alphabet of awesome. See what I did there? I used a bunch of E's. I think that's pretty clever. Pat on the back. Okay, well, I selected this next one for a few reasons. Number one, because, well, when you think of an E title, I'm sure everybody's thinking the same one. Second reason, I don't own the one everybody's thinking of. And number three, and most importantly, as far as sequels go, this is right on par with some of the best sequels. So my selection for the E's in the alphabet of awesome is Exorcist 3. Exorcist 3 was, for me anyway, a really surprisingly good entry into the Exorcist franchise. After being fed Exorcist 2 the Heretic, you just expect it to just get worse after that. And it completely saved itself, in my opinion. This movie, by all rights, should have been part 2, as far as I'm concerned. You have the story of a cop, played by George C. Scott, who has no faith in anything. These murders start turning up, and they are murders that are copying the work of a killer from long ago that the police had dubbed the Gemini Killer. There's telltale signs that prove that this is the actual Gemini Killer doing this, even though he was put to death years ago. They fed a bunch of false information to the paper so that people coming up admitting to the killings would say whatever they had read in the papers, and they would know that they were just dealing with a nut job. But the murders that are turning up now all have the proper deals. They have the right, they have a finger missing, they have blood being drained from their bodies, just all sorts of wicked nastiness there. And we find that in an insanitarium, in the depths of a hospital, in the mental ward of a hospital, there is a person there who we find out is Father Damien Karras from part 1, the one who jumped out of the window, the one who took the demon and supposedly died at the end. We find out that, I hope I'm not spoiling anything by saying this, but we find out that the Gemini Killer's spirit was allowed to inhabit the body of Damien Karras and had been spending all this time, all these years, repairing itself, but able to leap out of the body and possess other bodies, thereby continuing his work and sending more souls to hell. It had a lot of surreal imagery in it, but ultimately some very, very creepy scenes in there. The music score, the sounds and stuff on it just really set you on edge. Really just kind of overshadowed part 2, and rightfully so, and I was glad it did that. It was then followed by, I believe, Exorcist the Beginning, which was an okay prequel, but if they would have just made Exorcist, the original Exorcist, and then instead of making The Heretic, made this movie as part 2 and just stopped right there, gold, absolute gold. So there's my entry into the E's for the Alphabet of Awesome. Or is it Alphabet of Awesome Movies? I've been calling it Alphabet of Awesome all this time. Oh well. There you have it. Exorcist 3. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I recommend it.